Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I wanted to do an updated Q&A and get ready with me. It's been a while since I've done that and I have a lot of new viewers and followers on social media. So, I want you guys to get to know me a little bit more because you're always watching my day-to-day life and you guys probably want to know more stuff about me. So that's what the purpose of this video today will serve. I asked you guys on Instagram for your questions and I'm going to answer them all as I do my makeup. I'll show you guys how I get this makeup and hair look. I'll do a whole get ready with me, show you my outfit, my hair, my makeup process. I'm going to lunch today with my girlfriends, so I'm going to show you guys how I get ready for that. And I'll show you guys more specifics about my outfit that I'm going to wear today, including the jewelry that I'm wearing that are so beautiful. They are pearls. I haven't worn pearls in forever, but I love the look of them. And they're from GINGIBERI. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring this vlog. So let's just take a minute to appreciate these beautiful, gorgeous pieces that I'm wearing from them. GINGIBERI makes high quality pearls, 18 karat gold, silver, natural diamonds, but their prices are lower than bigger brands. They're perfect to wear for yourself or for gifts. Who does not like to get pearls and jewelry for gifts? And their packaging is also really beautiful. When you order from them, they include all the packaging, the bag, also the way they wrap their jewelry is so beautiful and luxurious. This blue color is so pretty. It comes with all the official receipts and everything. So I want to show you guys what I got from them and the pieces that I'm wearing. So these earrings, let me show you guys up close, are so pretty. I love the little gold hoop and the dangly pearl. It's just so dainty. And then you guys, this necklace is to die for. I love the dainty pearls. And then this ring is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I seriously love pearls now. I'm a pearl girl. So this is another item. And like I said, their packaging is perfection. So pretty. Luxurious. This is a pearl bracelet. How gorgeous and classy and just luxurious does that look? The great thing about pearls is that they're so versatile. These pieces you can wear with so many different outfits. And there is the bracelet, and then it also has a little adjuster here so you can make it tighter or looser. Okay, and then the other pieces I have here, I have two pairs of earrings. So we have these pairs, these dangly earrings. Oh my gosh, look how pretty are those. We have another pair of very dainty earrings. Oh my gosh, but I really love these because they're so dangly. And I love the gold chain on them. Oh my goodness, how pretty are all of these? And then I also have this really beautiful travel case with the gorgeous blue color to store all of my pearls and beautiful jewelry. So yes, you guys, they have so many gorgeous pieces that you definitely need to check out. They also offer free returns for 30 days in the US and the UK. I have a code that you guys can use to get 15% off your purchase at GINGIBERI. My code is ROSE15, and they also have their anniversary sale event going on, which can be combined with my discount code. The anniversary event is $10 off $200, $20 off $400, $30 off $600, and $50 off $900. And they also provide free gift wrapping. I am so excited to go out on the town today with all of my new pearls and new jewelry. I just feel like a woman. I feel like a very fancy lady. Okay guys, stay tuned for the get ready with me and the Q&A, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so I'm gonna do my hair first. I like to do my hair first because when I use heat tools on my hair, I get really hot and I sweat and I don't want my makeup to sweat off. So I'm going to do my hair first, and I'm gonna do a hairstyle that's been my go-to this whole summer. I love it because it's so easy, it's super quick, and it's great if you have second, third, or fourth day hair. And it's the type of hairstyle when you don't feel like styling your hair because it's so easy. So it's gonna be a little half up, half down hairstyle, and I'm gonna do a little slick back, half up bun. So before I do that, and this is my natural hair, I washed it a couple days ago and I haven't done anything to it since. So we're gonna just work with the natural hair. So anyway, I'm going to make sure my middle part is a little bit more straight. Some people use combs. I kind of just prefer to use my nails, so I just line it like that. Make sure it's like straight. I'm not picky, like it doesn't have to be completely straight. And then I'm going to start at the kind of top of my ears, again using my fingernails. I'm going to use my thumbs and kind of just go diagonally up to create that half up, half down style. And then I'm going to take a comb and comb it out. And I'm going to try my best to keep that middle part there. I like that visible line showing in the front. And just kind of comb sideways and back like that. Okay. So yeah, like that. And then I'm going to take my wax stick. This is from Cara Care. This is from Amazon, and this is my favorite wax stick because it really helps my hair stay in place. So it's just like a big old wax stick. I'm going to start from my forehead and go back and really just smooth down all the flyaways, make it look sleek. And then I'm going to take a bristled brush because this really helps like set the hair in and really make it look sleek. Bring that hair up. Sometimes I just have to like play around with it until it looks right. Make sure I get the sides up there. And then once I brush it back, I just take my wax stick again and kind of go over it a final time, just to make sure everything is nice and smooth. Okay, so there's that side. You can see the difference. All my baby hairs are like still out there. So now we're gonna do the other side. So after that, I'm gonna just take a hair tie and tie it like normally. I'm gonna take another hair tie. We're gonna make it into a bun now. So I'll try my best to show it, but basically I take the ponytail, I twist it, and then just wrap it around. Like that. Sometimes this takes me a couple different tries because I like don't get it right the first time. And then yeah, I like to leave a little bit out for kind of a messy look. And then I take my hair tie and just tie it into place. Alright, and that's it for the top part. So now I'm going to straighten the bottom half. So sometimes I like to curl it. Sometimes I like to use my waver and wave it, but I want to go for kind of a clean, sleek look today, so I'm going to straighten it with my new straightener. I just got this new straightener from GHD. It's the Chronos, and it's the one that like spins, so you can like curl your hair with this too. But I really like this flat iron. It really makes my hair feel sleek and smooth. For heat protectant, I'm using the Bumble and Bubble Invisible Oil. It's a heat protectant, it's also a hair primer. Okay guys, so there's the hair all finished, nice and sleek. But yeah, let's move to my vanity for makeup now and for the Q&A. My Get Ready With Me vanity background is not the best anymore. My Peloton is right behind me because we recently rearranged this room, my boyfriend's workstation. He like moved all his stuff in, so let's just ignore this humongous Peloton behind me. But anyway, I'm going to start off my Q&A Get Ready With Me by showing you guys my skincare, the base of my makeup, because I think that the base is more important than the makeup products you use, because you need to have very moisturized skin in order for your makeup to look good. So it all starts at the base. And let me just adjust the lighting. I feel like that was way too bright. Okay, so for my skincare, I use the Rhode Glazing Milk. This is just a really nice hydrator. It's a really nice liquidy milk that you pat all over your face and really gives your skin kind of that dewy glow. And then for extra hydration, I love any product from Indie Lee. I love any of their oils and their ceramides and squalanes, which is what this is. So it's just like a facial oil, and I like to apply this and then use my gua sha and my contour roller to kind of define my face a little bit more. And then I finish off with the Murad moisturizer. This is the vitamin C moisturizer with SPF 30. Always have to use SPF when I do my makeup, and just every day I use SPF. So that's my skincare. So for foundation, today I'm going to be using the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced, and my color is Natural Beige. My primer is from Laura Mercier. It is the Illuminating Pure Canvas Primer. I've done Q&As on my channel before. I think it's been a while though since I last did one, and I have a lot of new followers on social media and viewers on YouTube. So I'm gonna go through the basics first, in case you're new here. So I'm 31 years old. I'm from Maryland, the DMV. The DMV, aka DC, Maryland, and Virginia. We're kind of just like one big metropolitan area, but I live in Maryland. I was born and raised here. My whole life, I've lived here. I talk about DC a lot because I live about 20 minutes outside of DC, so I go there a lot. My ethnicity, I'm half Filipino and half white. My mom is from the Philippines. My dad is from Minnesota. Are you a full-time content creator? Yes, I am. I've been full-time since 2020. Prior to going full-time with social media, I worked in marketing and communications in the public health space. I ran social media accounts for several public health companies, and that's really where I got a lot of my experience for doing social media and YouTube full-time. In college, my major was communications, and I had a minor in marketing. So I did go to college. I graduated in 2015. I went to Salisbury University on the Eastern Shore of Maryland. And I always knew since high school I wanted to do something in communications or public relations, marketing, social media. I always knew I wanted to do something in this area. I used to have a blog, not vlog, blog. I started in like 2010, and I used to post my outfits, my outfit ideas on my little blog that I'm sure nobody read, and it just kind of was a natural thing for me to start a YouTube channel because I've always had a passion for sharing things like that. It just took me a while to start my YouTube channel because I was always very nervous and I just didn't know how I would be on screen, and I felt like I was always kind of the backseat person. I never wanted to be on camera, but I'm really glad I started because I love it. My concealer, today I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer is what it's called, in the color Custard. Steph, what is your fave part about being an influencer? There's so many things I love about being an influencer. I love just like talking about what I love, you know, different topics like health and wellness, fashion and outfits, makeup, skincare. I love a lot of things, and I love to talk about it and share it with others. So I think that's the biggest thing. I love the opportunity to work with different people and brands and companies. I'm so grateful for every opportunity I get, and it's just so fun to like learn about different things and learn about different people. So yeah, it's just like a whole new world that I learned about when I went full-time, and it's just so much fun. You know, obviously being my own boss, technically making my own schedule is a huge benefit. And you know, I worked the corporate life for 6 years. Right out of college, I worked right away. So I like know both sides. I know what it's like to work a corporate job, and I absolutely hated it. I always get the question too. I think someone asked, would I ever go back to corporate life? And the thing is, no, I don't think I would ever go back to corporate life, but I see myself getting another job somewhere, like in the far future, like as a hobby, you know what I mean? Like working at a luxury retail store, you know, something that I like, working at a coffee shop, I don't know, like a little job like that. I always go to places and I'm like, wow, it would be so fun to work here. I'm not closed off on getting a job, if that makes sense. But I do also picture myself going back into the corporate world and working in like the field that I'm in now. Like right now I'm an influencer. I see myself working on the other side as like an influencer marketing manager, you know, someone that handles the brand and the content creators relationship. So I'm so happy that I experienced corporate life, but I'm also really happy that I'm experiencing this right now, like working for myself and being an influencer. I'm learning a lot and I'm not taking anything for granted. I always try to stay humble, and I always know that this is not end game. Like everything can change in a minute. The influencer industry is changing every single year. Ever since I started in 2018, it's changed so much. We didn't have TikTok when I first started, so things are rapidly changing. So I know that this is not a forever thing, and I'm like prepared for the next step, you know what I mean? By the way, I'm setting my eyes with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. The Airbrush Flawless Finish. This is the color medium 2. So yeah, I love being an influencer, but it's like I know things are always changing and I'm not like relying on this forever. I also think about starting my own business and, you know, doing side hustles and stuff. So, you know, I'm 31, so I have a long time to figure things out. I'm still young, okay? I'm young. We're young in our 30s still. Where are your fashion style inspirations, or where do you find inspo? So I find the majority of my fashion inspo on Pinterest, and I will link my Pinterest because so much street style fashion. I am very inspired by the like Swedish, like European style, like the Stockholm style, Amsterdam. Like the girls in Europe dress so good, and that's my aspiration. Like they just very clean cut, very not professional, you know what I mean? Like they wear like blazers and pants and sneakers and oversized sweatshirts. I just love the style. So Pinterest is filled with that kind of style, so that's where I get the majority of my style inspo. Okay, so this is a new product I'm going to use. It's the Too Faced Melting Bronzing and Sculpting Stick. Okay, another question I always get all the time is whether me and Anto, my boyfriend, if we're planning on buying a house. And the answer to that is yes, we do plan on buying a house one day. We're not in a rush because several reasons. First of all, we're very comfortable with our lifestyle of renting. Like it's easy. We're not tied down to one place. Like we're still young. We still have plans of like wanting to go places and do things. So we don't want to be tied down to a home. I know obviously it's smarter to buy a home when you're young. But another reason is the housing market has not been the best. And the rates are just so high right now. So, I mean, I don't even know if they're ever going to go down. We're just waiting, you know, we're not in any rush. Like I said, we're very comfortable with our lifestyle. I don't know how I feel about this contour stick or this bronzing stick. I have a couple other shades too, because they sent me a PR box. They sent me, maybe chocolate caramel would be better. We talk about buying a house all the time. We're just not going to do that anytime soon. And then another question I get a lot of is me and my boyfriend, if we're getting engaged and married soon. And I think I've mentioned this like a few times recently, but yeah, we do plan on getting married, but we're not in any rush, but we talk about it all the time. You know, we always talk about our future home, our kids, our like future life. And, you know, we're very excited for the future, but we are comfortable with where we're at and nothing's going to change when we get married, to be honest. So yeah, I'm not going to go too much into it because I've talked about it a lot before. But yes, I'm not pressed. I'm not the type of girl. Even when I was little, I was never the type of girl that was like, I can't wait to be married one day with a house and a family. I never thought about that because ever since I was a kid, I have been so independent. I'm the firstborn child. I'm also the oldest daughter. I only have one younger brother, and my brother's autistic. So I like had to kind of grow up fast and like be a third parent. And so I've always been very independent. I never was focused on like marriage and like all that stuff. So that's never been a goal of mine. I'm in a happy relationship. We're both very happy, and it's a very healthy relationship. And you know, we've had the discussion, and that's all that matters. As long as we talked about it, we're both on the same page, and that goes for every couple. You know, as long as you're on the same page, you know what the end game is going to be. You know eventually if you're going to get married, or if you never want to get married. That's all that matters. So we know the end game. We eventually want to get married. We just haven't set a timeline on it yet, and yeah, that's that. But we will one day. So now I'm going to do a little bit of bronzer. I'm using the Dior Forever Natural Bronze. This is an amber bronze. It's kind of a really deep color, so I don't use too much. So what I like to do in between layers of makeup is use a setting spray in between to kind of like blend all the layers in. So I'm going to use the Too Faced Makeup Insurance. It's 18-hour wear, and it has a blue light defense. After that, we're gonna do blush, and I love a blush so much. I can never decide because I have a few different colors. A couple of my favorite ones are from Armani Beauty, the Luminous Silk Cream Blush. I like these because they're very lightweight, like they're not too pigmented. And then I love the Rare Beauty liquid blushes. These are super pigmented, so if you really want a very vibrant and deep blush color, these are really great. And my favorite one is Joy. Well, I am going to do a powder blush over this, so we'll go for the lighter one. So I'm going to use this one from Armani, and this is, yeah, the 50.2. It's a really like kind of neon bright peach color. What have been the highs and lows of this job? That's another good question. The highs are, I feel like, very obvious. You know, I get to do with what I love, talk about what I'm passionate about, you know, work for myself, and get to work with all these amazing brands, have all these opportunities. The lows, though, I feel like a lot of people don't see the lows because this seems like such a, you know, fun job, and it is, don't get me wrong, but there's so much that goes on behind the scenes of being a content creator. My biggest thing is that, you know, when I worked a 9 to 5, at 5 o'clock, I'm clocked out. I'm done. I'm not thinking about work, laptop shut. It's not on my mind. But with being an influencer, my work is on my mind 24/7. Right before I go to sleep, I'm thinking about the next thing I'm gonna do. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing on my mind is checking my emails and what do I have to get done today and stuff like that. So I'm always thinking about the job. It's really hard to have that boundary between personal and work life because I also work from home. I think it's the mental health thing that's the biggest low, because there's also the factor like trying to keep up with the industry, trying to keep up with other content creators, comparing yourself. That's literally the thief of joy. And I've done that so many times, and it just really brings you down. It makes you feel like you're not worthy and that you're not doing enough. And I'll be honest, sometimes I get that feeling, like I feel like I'm not doing good enough. Like I'm not, you know, putting out enough content. You know, on days when I don't post on my story, or if I go a week without posting a YouTube video, I feel like I'm falling off. I feel like I'm losing it. Like I'm not doing good enough. I'm not doing my job. You know, it is kind of hard on the mental sometimes, and especially when you're doing it 24/7 and there's no end really. So that's why I've really been trying to like take a step back and focus on my mentals and my health more. I'm talking about my health and my fitness and my like weight loss a lot more in my vlogs because I'm really trying to focus more on that. Whereas in the past, when I was at my heaviest, like I wasn't taking care of myself. I was so strictly focused on working every day and producing content every day that I didn't have time to take care of myself. I didn't have time to cook healthy meals, and I didn't have time to work out. So this year, I think I realized that I need to be taking better care of myself, and that, you know, I love what I do, but a job is a job no matter what it is. A business owner, a nurse, whatever, working in corporate, like your job is just your job and it doesn't define your life. So I've been really trying to be better at remembering that, and you know, that's why I go days now without posting on my stories sometimes, and I don't beat myself up because a job is just a job. I'm using the Rare Beauty powder blush in the shade Happy. I love this shade. It's like pink, very light pink, and it's also the luminous blush, very shimmery. So I got a few questions regarding being a content creator, like tips for what I use to edit, what camera I use, and how to make vlogs and reels more interesting. So the camera I use is the Nikon Z30. That's what I'm recording on right now, and this is the camera I use for all of my vlogs and all of my sit down videos. Like this is just the camera I use all the time. Sometimes I vlog on my phone, my iPhone, oh it's dirty, my iPhone 15 Pro Max. I love vlogging with this camera, this phone, because the camera quality is really good. The sound quality is also really good. So whenever I'm out in public and I don't want to bring my huge DSLR camera, I'll just vlog with my phone like this, and the quality is amazing. And then I use Final Cut Pro to edit my vlogs. That's only available on Mac. I'm not quite sure what editing apps are available on PCs. I'm using the AOA Studio Slim Brow Pencil. This is from Shop Miss A. It's a $1 eyebrow pencil. Okay, and then for tips on like making your vlogs interesting, honestly, you gotta just like record everything. And I always see girls on TikTok talking about this because, you know, the influencer industry has really gotten popular with the rise and the blow up of TikTok. I feel like everyone, you know, is a content creator now, and everyone, honestly, everyone's an influencer. You can be an influencer in your own right. You don't even need that many followers these days. Just recording your daily life, even if you think your life is boring, it's probably not. Because you know why? People like to watch other people's lives. I'm the same way. I don't care if you're just sitting at your desk and working. It's just so interesting to see your desk setup. It's so interesting to see what you eat for lunch. You know, what you bring with you to work. I see a lot of girls vlog themselves, you know, going to work and my day in the life of a corporate, you know, executive assistant or whatever. I love those vlogs because, you know, people live different lives than you. Everyone is living their own different life, and it's just so interesting. And it's something called the Sonder effect, when you look at someone and you're like, I wonder what their life is like. So it's kind of like that, you know, you are very interested in other people's lives. I'm very interested in other people's lives and like everyone's daily activities. Like even moms, I like to see day in the life of a stay-at-home mom. Like, what are they doing? Like just like making, you know, breakfast for their kids and getting them dressed, going to the grocery store in the park. Like that stuff is so basically what I'm saying is the most mundane things are interesting to others. You just gotta pick your camera up and vlog whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter what it is. If you think it's boring, that's okay. Still record it. But if you want to make things more interesting, a rule of thumb I like to keep in mind with my vlogs is I like to like provide some sort of value. You know, I don't want to just sit here and talk about my life because a lot of people don't know me and like don't care about, you know, my life. They want to know like what I'm eating, what I'm doing to lose weight. So like I always try to provide some value and some information in my vlogs and like ideas about meal ideas or outfit ideas, like ideas to help inspire others. So, you know, you can take what you know and what you love and like try to inspire others. So, you know, kind of that teaching moment. Yeah, that's something I feel like makes a vlog very interesting. How do you plan for vlogs and reels? So at the beginning of every month, I like to make a list of my content ideas. Hold on, let me do my makeup while I'm talking. I'm gonna do highlighter next. This is the Rare Beauty Exhilarate highlighter. It's a champagne color. Ooh, very pretty champagne. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. Oh, I forgot to contour my nose. I'm gonna contour my nose really quick. I'm gonna contour it with the Fenty Beauty Match Stick. This is the shade Mocha. Yeah, so at the beginning of every month, I like to write down my ideas, and I just kind of get inspiration from my previous vlogs, and I try to just focus on, well, pretty much a lot of different topics. Like I like to focus on what kind of decor videos I want to show, what kind of hauls I want to do, what stores I want to focus on. Like for example, I planned out my September content for my fall content, and I plan on doing like a Home Goods and Marshall's fall decor, shop with me and haul. It's good to pay attention to what's trending. A good place to go is on TikTok, and you can see what videos are really popular. And you know, home decor is always a really big thing. You know, Dollar Tree hauls are really popular. Sometimes I will just pick up the camera and just vlog whatever. But most of the time, like I try to have some sort of direction. Not like every single thing planned out, but like I'll like have a plan of like, okay, today I want to go to the grocery store. Today I want to go to Trader Joe's, and I'm going to do a haul and show some meals I make with my Trader Joe's haul. So I try to go in with an idea. So my tip is just to write down a list. Just write everything down. So use Google Docs or Google Sheets. They're both free. Use our setting spray again to blend the blush, highlighter, and bronzer together. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of eye makeup, not too much because I'm gonna try to stay natural, but I've been using this YSL eyeshadow palette. This is the Contour Mini Clutch in 300. Ugh, I love the packaging. It's like padded here, so luxurious, and this is a bunch of neutral shades. These are the only shades I really wear, just browns and neutrals. Someone asked, how do you find the motivation to do everything? I love this question because guys, sometimes I have literally no motivation at all. And I know in my vlogs I'm always doing so much, whether it's cleaning or cooking. I do a lot on those days, you know, when I vlog, because those are like my like reset days and my days where I need to get my life together. Honestly, vlogging motivates me to get so much done around the house. But on the days when I don't vlog, you guys, I'm sometimes lazy, unproductive. And you know what? That's another downfall of being a content creator. I feel like I am not doing enough. On the days when I'm just relaxing and giving myself a day off, I feel like I need to be doing something. I need to be out making a reel. I need to be out editing something. I need to go record something. So yeah, I'm not always productive, but in terms of motivation, what really gets me motivated is like listening to music and just knowing that I like to relax in my home when it's clean, when the groceries are put away, when I got food ready to go and prepped. I can't relax in mess. That's just the type of person I am since day one. My bedroom was always clean when I was a little girl. I could never go to sleep with a messy room. My mom really instilled that in me because my mom also loves to clean, like she likes a clean house. So I really got it from her, and I'm very grateful for that because I need to have a clean home. With work, what gives me motivation is seeing the end result of whatever I'm producing. So I love to see like end results of, let's say I do a photo shoot, like I love to see the end result of like a photo I do, or if I make a reel, I love to see it all put together. So when I'm creating content, that's really what motivates me, is like seeing the finished product. It's just so satisfying, and I'm just so proud of myself. Okay, hold on really quick. I'm gonna do a little bit of brown eyeliner. This is the Makeup Forever Limitless Brown. I'm gonna put that like kind of on the corners of my eyes and like a little bit over. I don't really do wing liner anymore. I like kind of making a wing liner with this brown pencil because I feel like it's a lot more natural. If you were to move to another state, where would you move? Me and Otto always talk about moving to Florida because he actually used to live there. I think I talked about that recently. But when we first met, when we first started dating, he lived in Orlando for like a couple years. And so like that's like a second home for him. He loves Orlando. I do too. I like Orlando. We're actually going there in October, and I again have talked about that. But I like Florida because, you know, the weather obviously, and like there's so much to do there. But it's not somewhere I would want to stay permanently. At the end of the day, I love Maryland, but like my parents are here, Otto's family is here too. So like at the end of the day, we're gonna like live here, like we're gonna like settle here. Like eventually when we have a family, we want to, you know, raise them here. But we always talk about, you know, going to Orlando for a couple years. I also really like the Midwest because, you know, my family's from Minnesota and Wisconsin, and every time we visit, like I know people will probably like say like, oh, it's so boring. I'm sure the people that live there think that, but every time I go, I just feel so at peace because the East Coast is very hectic and everyone is like rude here, and like everyone's always in a rush. There's always car accidents because everyone's always driving fast and no one's ever living in the moment. Everyone's always on their phones, texting while they're driving. Like it really pisses me off how people are so reckless here. But when I go to Minnesota, everyone's so friendly. Everyone drives slow. There's rarely any cars on the road. It's like a culture shock. If I had to live anywhere, I would love to live in Minnesota / Wisconsin. I say / Wisconsin because like my family lives on like the border of the state. My dad was born actually in Brooklyn, and then my grandparents decided they didn't want to raise their children in the city, so they moved to my grandma's home state of Wisconsin, and they lived there for like 10 years. So that's why I'm a Packers fan. I always get lots of questions. Why are you a Packers fan? Why are you a Bucks fan, a Brewers fan? It's because my dad and his family, they used to live in Wisconsin. But then they eventually moved to Minnesota, which is where they live now, the majority of them. And it's like right on the border. So anyway, yeah, I love the Midwest. We're going there next month to visit my grandpa and the family. And I just love going there because it's just so peaceful, and I love the cheese. All right, I'm gonna use, oh, actually, I got a new brown mascara. So I've been using this Tower 28 brown mascara, which I love. I love this mascara, but I just recently got a new one. Or a new brown mascara from YSL. It's the Lash Clash mascara. Uninhibited brown color. Oh, I love brown mascara. I just think it's so much more natural looking than black. And I love the Lash Clash mascara. This is probably my favorite mascara. I always say that. Someone asked if I'm still hitting 10K steps a day. I bought the walking pad you have. Loving it. Oh my gosh, that's so great to hear. I'm glad you guys are liking the walking pad. If you want the link to my walking pad, go check out my Amazon storefront. I got it from Amazon. It's linked under, I forgot the name of the category, but it's something like fitness or health or wellness. So yeah, go check it out there. But yes, I'm still trying to get my 10K steps a day. I wear my Apple Watch every single day. Also, my Apple Watch band is linked on my Amazon storefront. But yes, I am very motivated and determined to get 10K steps a day. Can we just appreciate this mascara? I love the brown. And I feel like it's definitely helped me with my weight loss journey. You don't need to do rigorous activity. You don't need to kill yourself in the gym. You don't need to like do crazy HIIT cardio workouts. It's actually better to do low impact workouts because it's better for your cortisol levels. But yeah, ever since I started doing low impact workouts, aka just walking more, and also on my Peloton I do low impact workouts. Ever since I started doing low impact workouts, I've seen my weight drop quick, like very quick. Because there was a time when like my weight kind of stalled. Like I lost, you know, about 20 pounds and then I kind of like plateaued a little bit. And then once I started walking 10K steps a day and once I started running more, my weight started dropping again. So definitely walking has helped. I really recommend you guys get a walking pad. Because, you know, it's also, it sucks that as a woman, it's getting dangerous to walk outside and run outside. Because we're just hearing all these stories and it just sucks, man. The world sucks in that matter, but you know, that's why I got a walking pad, because I want to walk more, but I don't want to go outside alone. Anto is not always available to come walk with me, so that was just the easiest thing to do, was get a walking pad. And I have no regrets. It's honestly changed my life. Literally, like, has changed my life. Someone asked, what site do you use when getting rid of your designer bags? So I'm very big on secondhand bags. I own a lot of secondhand bags, and I also sell a lot of my designer bags that I no longer use or that don't serve a purpose for me anymore. And a couple websites I really like to use. Well, I actually have sold a few of my bags on eBay, and eBay has an authentication process that your bags will go through. I think there's a certain limit, like if the bag is $500 or more, it'll go through a process. I've also used Poshmark in the past to sell bags, and that's the same thing, $500 or more, it'll go through a process through Poshmark, through authenticators. And then a couple other websites I like to use are Rebag and Fashion File. I also buy a lot of bags from those websites too. My my bags are not there anymore. They used to be over there. But my Chanel top handle bag, I got that from Fashion File. And then I'm trying to think. I also use The Real. But I heard recently, like maybe it was like last year that it happened, that they were caught selling fakes. So I'm like trying to stay away from that website now, but I've gotten a Fendi bag from there before. But yeah, the main places I use to like sell my bags are Fashion File and Rebag. Okay, so we're gonna finish off with lips. I'm using, this is a new lip liner I just got from Fenty Beauty. It's in the shade Extra Thigh. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, and then we're gonna use the Patrick Ta lipstick in Blushing. It's like a kind of light mauve-y pink color. Actually, I think I want to use a lighter shade than that. I think I'm gonna use Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, yeah, that's better. Alrighty, and then we're gonna finish off with a little lip gloss. We're gonna use the Rhode. It's not a lip gloss, but it's the Rhode Peptide Treatment. And then we're gonna finish off with the One Size setting spray. This is actually a fixing spray. I went into that recently in a vlog. I recently found out the difference between a fixing spray and a setting spray. This is a setting spray. This just helps blend all the layers together. A fixing spray is what makes your makeup last all day long. Okay, so here is the hair and the makeup all done. Gonna go pick my outfit now. I'm gonna do something casual because we're just going to lunch and I don't want to be too dressy. Here is the outfit that I chose for today. I'm wearing this little white sweater vest. This is from Amazon, and then I have my jeans. I just got these from Abercrombie. These are the loose fit, the low-rise loose fit, and they are so stretchy and comfy. I love the cutoff on the bottom. And I am also wearing these little mules from Amazon as well. I love the casual fit. I think I might go put on a belt, but I think I might just go like this. And then my little bag is the Longchamp the little mini cosmetic bag that I turned into a little crossbody. I added the strap that I got from Amazon on it, and it's just such a cute little purse. It fits so much. It fits my phone and all the necessities. And here's what it looks like with the bag like on, to get the full outfit view. So there we go. We are all ready to go. And my perfume of the day, I've been loving this one from Armani. Such a gorgeous summer scent. It smells so fresh and beautiful. So that's my scent of the day. Okay, you guys, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the GINGIBERI jewelry in my description along with my discount code. I will catch you all in my next video. Bye!